Hello guys, this is Paula, and today I am going to show you or do a flip through of my design team project for Tracie Fox Love Junk Journals. Now, I used two different kits and really a few more. So there's two main kits. And one of them was the sketchbook. And I'm not sure. I couldn't find, when I got ready to do this video, I couldn't find the name of the other one. But I'll try to link them below, the different kits. So, if I can remember to do that. I've got a lot going on right now. So, I was inspired by Gina, who is Firefly. Oh, gosh. I thought I had that right in front of me. I think you guys know who it is, but I'll link her below. She was the inspiration for me doing this clutch. It is called a clutch. She's, like a clutch purse. Okay. This one's bugs and flowers and butterflies in brown tones or earth tones. As you can see, it even has brown beads. Okay, now it has the closure here. This is decoupaged, so I really worked hard to make sure it doesn't crack or do anything crazy. You can never know what's going to happen to stuff, but I haven't had any problems with it. So here we go. I'm going to bring it up here a little closer and let you see it. This was made out of a giant paper bag from Walmart. It took me 5 minutes to fold this in the correct way. If you go over to Gina's channel, when I link it, you'll find the video where she taught how to make this. I'm not going to repeat what she just did. It's kind of, you can go there and see her, the original person, actually make this book. But I just had to make it. And it was time for me to get a design team project in. So that's what I did. So this does have a journal inside. So let's open it up. And it's, because it's been Mosh Podged and everything, you can see that it's, it's a paper bag. If you look around this section, around the outside, I think if I had this to do over again, I would use gel medium, clear, non-gloss gel medium, maybe with not so much, with not so much of a, I'm trying to find mine right here. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, well, gel medium. Everybody knows you can get it at Walmart. You can get it online. I think it would be less of it wouldn't be so much Mosh Podge. But I think it worked great. And I did a traveler's notebook inside. I'm going to bring it out. Lay this right here. So this is like a wood paneling that I made this out of. I wanted something that looked rustic. And so there is a tiny bit of pink here and there. And I went ahead and put it on the front because I liked it. It gave it character. And so I stamped a couple butterflies since we have butterflies and bugs. Used some brown burlap. And just took some dark muslin that was really tea-stained dark. And stitched through it and gathered it and made this trim. And then I just hooked a button inside of a safety pin. Stitched around this. It's like a old tea towel fabric. You can get it at Walmart. And I just raveled the edges. And then I added 3 little buttons, just like my friend Liz or Mrs. Cog. I love the way she always lines up her buttons. I just love that. And then some beads. And these beads have multiple browns and a little bit of green in them, just like the ones on the actual folio. So I'm going to move this clutch to the side, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see better maybe. I don't want to miss what's going on. Let me see. Maybe that's better. So let's turn this doily this way. I think you can see better if I do that. Okay, so I'm in the screen. I'm making sure I'm in the screen for you guys. So this is a traveler's notebook, and I just put my own twist on it. I used a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but I used mostly Tracie's kit. Okay, so this library card is part of the kit. Okay, it has bugs and bees in it a little bit too. This is part of the kit. I used some muslin in the background here. This is part of her mini kit. The little tiny pieces, tiny kit. It's the tiny pieces. This is just a bird eye fussy cut. And this is avocado stained paper. I didn't do it. I bought it. I have no idea how to do it actually. And then I just put in random tea stained papers stitched with a brown stitch on the tea dyed papers. Music sheet here is a gray paper. And here is another one of her kits. There's several. This was a journaling card right here. It was bigger, and I turned it into a pocket. And then here's one of her tiny kits and tiny tags. I love her tiny stuff. I use it all the time. Here is some stationery paper that went perfect with the kit. Here's some kind of a fuchsia purple, purple fuchsia that has fold out here. We have several pages that fold out in this book. And I had to make sure I didn't go crazy because you want it to fit into your clutch. But I still put plenty of goodies in here. This is an old postcard, or a postcard, not an old one. And I liked the colors in that white kind of match this purple. And there's a tiny butterfly from the tiny kit again. And here is from the other kit. And I forgot to get the name of this one too. I meant to look them up, you guys. It's been hectic this week at my house. Here is part of one of the kits. Let me lay that down. You might be able to see better just like that. I feel like it's moving all over the place. This has like 22, 25 pages. Here I stamped on the teak towel fabric and put it in the book. Here's 3 of the tiny butterfly images. Another tea stain paper. Tea stain paper. Here is the blue stationery paper. It's vintage, by the way. These colored papers in here are vintage and old, and they do have a different feel. They just feel really soft, and that's why I wanted to get them when I saw them. I actually bought half of it and then went back and bought the other halves. So I have like 7 other colors. Okay, here is the sketchbook. I know this is from the sketchbook. And there, it includes pockets and tags and a lot of goodies. An envelope for you to work with. Tea stain paper. Here's some of the yellow vintage paper. Now this one comes out, and I decided to decorate only the flap here. And so, just so you know, I used a stitch I don't normally use. Isn't that cool? And it's got the bugs on it. There's a bug, a tiny bug, and a tiny tag. Up here are 2 of the tags that go into the kit. I just stitched on those. Now, you can flip this out, but behind this tag here is a pocket, and it has a bumblebee. That is not from her kit, just so you know. Here is one of her envelopes. And before I put the envelope together, I stitched all the way around it. I thought it turned out really cute. Has a journaling card inside. Here is one of the, this is the center page is one of her pages. I love it. Dictionary page. On the back of that, we have like a tea card and a bird that's hanging out. This is another one of her. It's like a coin pocket. I trimmed the flap is longer. Normally, I trimmed it off and flipped it this direction so you could see the floral. And it has this cute, cute little tag. I love this tag. Again, all of the stuff inside the book is part of the kits that I used. Any of the images and tags. This folds out. Here's another one of those pockets I made out of a journaling card. Another one of the tags. Isn't it adorable? Love it. Love these tags. I love all of them. Okay, this comes with the same kit that this was from. And I love these little things. And you can do, I made them where you could tuck behind them. More tea stain paper. Kit. Belly band is made out of the kit. And I put a couple labels at the top and bottom. And I took one of the pages from the sketchbook kit, and made it where you could journal on the other side. Okay, and put it under the belly band. Some more of the stationery paper, gray paper that's vintage. Music sheet that's vintage, tea stain. Here's another side tuck that you can use. Avocado stained, and it folds out twice. Okay, you've got a lot of writing room in this. And I haven't put, and you can see how the back is. I haven't put the seam binding on this yet. I do have seam binding that is this color right here that will go around this and tie. I would get it right now and do it. It's just, it would take me a minute to dig it out. So that's the thing I haven't got done on here. As soon as I pulled this out, I was like, Paula, you forgot the seam binding. But I would have noticed it before I sent it. So this is the flip through of my design team for Tracie Fox Love Junk Journals. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I really enjoyed watching Gina do hers and making this one. So you just have to get you some giant paper bags from Walmart and make one. Takes about 5 or 10 minutes. It's awesome. Not decoupage it. That takes quite a while. There's a process, and Gina covers that in her video, and I will link that below. Okay, you'll see it. It says Gina, and I'll put her last name there, and you can go over and watch her video on how to make this if you would like. All right, guys. See you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.